In less than a decade from now, more than half of Indonesia's 240 million population will be categorized as middle class and affluent consumers, or what they're calling MACs. And they will bring an unprecedented wave of spending in the country. The Boston Consulting Group predicts that in 2020, Southeast Asia's largest economy will have some 140 million MACs. That's more than the population of the entire Philippines, and they will be dispersed beyond the current cities in mainland Java. Channel News Asia's Sujati Sisro with this report from Jakarta.
Indonesians are on spending spree. Cars and motorcycles are among the must-haves for the country's middle class. And projections are Indonesia would have more middle-class and affluent consumers, or MACs, than ever before. Today, there are already 70 million described as middle class. And the Boston Consulting Group predicts that number will double by 2020. The management consulting firm categorizes MACs as those with a monthly household expenditure of between $200 and $750 US, not by the usual measure of average annual income. Strong economic growth brought about by the stable political climate and robust domestic spending have enabled millions in lower income group to move up the socio-economic ladder. The 9-month study across Indonesia also revealed that the future middle class would be more dispersed beyond the big cities in mainland Java.
It's a dramatic change that is happening. In 2012, you had to take 25 locations and you pretty much covered 50% of the middle income. In 2020, to even cover 50, you need 50% of the middle income. You need as many as 54 locations. And in fact, if you want to cover 75% of middle income, you need as much as nearly about 140 locations.
That means Jakarta will not be the only place you will look at for business opportunities. Other cities from Java to Sumatra, Kalimantan to Sulawesi, and even the smaller regencies would experience an exponential growth in the rise of this middle income. In fact, projections are there will be more MACs in mainland Java than the entire population of Thailand. And Sumatra would see more MACs than the population of Singapore and Malaysia combined.
However, the emergence of some 9 million MACs in Indonesia each year is not without challenges, even if the country's economy continues to grow over 6% annually.
But there are certainly some speed breaks. So, for example, infrastructure that really needs to improve. The government is taking steps, public-private partnerships coming in and so on. But yes, there needs to be a step change there. 2 is really what we call talent. How do you really groom talent that companies can take up and deploy? That is really another significant challenge.
Those challenges are, at the same time, opportunities in Southeast Asia's largest economy. Sujati Siswa, Channel News Asia, Jakarta.